See this fun picture? This is literally what happens. I picked up a bottle on the back side of that island and it poofed into a million tiny pieces. It looked like a whole water bottle. Not this reusable one, but a plastic one. And poofed. It's because of all that degradation. So microplastics is where it's at. Actually, nanoplastics is where it's at, but I'm going to talk about that at the end.
All my research on plastics and how nasty they are basically is what I was talking about today. Most of my research is on like close to shore coastal invertebrates like crabs, and mostly crabs actually.
Then this is the last little crabby that I'm working on. With the help of Fish and Wildlife, they're hooking me up with Dungeness crab. Must be nice, right? I don't eat them. These are the sites that we collected from, some out in the water, some in the bays. And then I have some like super little baby tiny crabs that came from Coos Bay. We boiled them. It's not really acid, it's a base, but you can kind of think of it that way. So you shuck them and then separate it into little parts like legs and body tissue, and their stomach and their guts, and then their poop, because you want to see if they're pooping them out. And then you boil it down, filter it in this tiny, tiny mesh filter. This is what I found so far. I have to call them suspected plastics because I don't know if they are or not. Remember that $150,000 machine I told you about? Yeah. I have to shoot the lasers at it to see if it's plastic or not, so that's what we're working on.
So put simply, what do you want the public to know about your line of research?
What I want them to know is that the global we, are using too many plastics, and mostly single-use plastics. So my research is just a tiny, tiny piece of a lot of things that are going on right now, and so I think it's really important for folks to pay attention to what they're doing and try to use less if they can and reuse other things if possible. So because we know that everything breaks down and becomes tiny, tiny particles and all kinds of critters are eating it. We found that over 300 different species are ingesting plastics in just the ocean environment, and we're just starting to move upriver into freshwater environments. And so we eat things from the rivers and the oceans, so eventually we're going to probably ingest it, so we should probably be paying attention.